Hey everybody, I'm Stormy, and I'm here to tell you about all the things that I've learned at the year at my job at a plant nursery. So I've heard people say that you should do a job that you love, but I love doing jobs that I can learn things from. So gaining knowledge about different plants and problems that they might have and chemicals I can use to fix these issues has made my job more enjoyable. So I started working there in November of 2017, and I started working under a man from the Ukraine named Andrew. He answers all of my questions, even if they're very silly. I am here to inform you about a few of the plants that we grow and some of the creepy crawlies and diseases and some of the chemicals that I use. So everybody loves colorful foliage. You see it everywhere and on the highways and everything. And at my job, I have learned a few things about each of them. Some of the plants we grow are palm trees and ficus and some other landscape plants. The plants that we grow are Robilinis and Majesties. We have some plants called Sansevieria and Mascane and Yuccas. Some of these plants are more susceptible to infestations or more issues with the environment that they're grown in. Sometimes different weather patterns, such as excess rain or humidity or, maybe a really cloudy day or something might bring mites or scale to leafy plants or will bring a fungus growing on some of the leaves. And when it's raining really bad, like there was one week we had 18 inches of rain. And our plants, the Monstera, had started getting fungus growing on some of the leaves, and every time it would rain, they would just spread to each of the other plants around them. It would splash them to the next, to the next one. We also, in some of the pine trees that we grow, had got some nematodes. They're little, teeny microscopic worms that are in the soil. You can't even see them with your eyes, but they destroy the plants. So a way to fight these illnesses are with a variety of chemicals and fertilizers. Some of these chemicals you have to administer over a few weeks, or basically every day you would have to do this to the plant to get rid of whatever is on them. Some of the techniques that I use are hand spraying, which you would have to put on PPE, which is your personal protective equipment, which is boots, and you would have to wear long pants, long sleeves, and a full body suit, gloves, and a full face respirator, because you would have to fill your tank up with all your chemicals and go out there and spray each plant with this chemical with a mister. And you can't breathe that. You can't get that stuff on you. And another way that we do this is with a big tractor that has a spray cannon on the back of it. And you fill this up, and you can go drive down the islands or in the houses or wherever your plants are and spray over the whole thing. This helps with the funguses and some of the scale that we get on the leaves and such. Other ways, like to get rid of the nematodes or to help bring back life to the plants, because sometimes they'll get dull, So we'll make a batch of a bunch of fertilizers and some chemicals, and I'll go through and I'll drench each pot of soil with this water. So this is actually one of the plants that we have. This is called a money tree. We just recently got these, and an interesting thing that you can do to give it to somebody is you attach money to it and you give it to them. It's a nice gift. So